tried the lunchtime yoga sessions, the fruit bowls, the well-being days, but the positive effects of these and other initiatives have only lasted a couple of weeks. Once the novelty wore off, your team lost interest, and these activities didn't bring about the results you wanted. Many of your team are still depleted and struggling with their motivation to change their habits. It's frustrating, and it often feels like a waste of resources. At PepTalk, we don't believe in giving people lots of information and expecting some sort of overnight transformation as a result. We acknowledge that many of us already know we need to connect more on a human-to-human level, manage our stress, balance work and life demands, get better quality sleep, eat more vegetables. The list is endless. Yet these are some of the vital ingredients that enable teams to engage and perform at their best. However, if your team is struggling with how to implement these ingredients on a daily basis, how to make them fit in the context of their busy working lives, they or you will never get the benefits of a more energized and engaged workforce. What your team is missing is the method in the recipe for sustainable changes that actually work. How to take these vital ingredients for team engagement and apply them in their busy working lives, so they can finally make their habits last long enough to reap the benefits of enhanced sleep and focus, improved mood, reduced stress, a more connected and engaged workforce, and better long-term health. What your team is missing is the science of behavior change. You've probably heard about behavior change before, but what is it? Put simply, it's in the name. The definition of behavior change is a change in a person's behavior relative to their previous behaviors. In essence, behavior change is the method in the recipe for health. How your team can take the vital ingredients needed for well-being and performance at work and apply them to their daily lives. Behavior change is the habits, the routines, the skills your team can build to create lasting success. What we know from over 40 years of research is that it's implementation, not information, that creates change. That's why we focus on action rather than reaction at PepTalk, integrating behavior change theory so we can help equip your team with not only the knowledge to create change, but importantly, the skills and the confidence to make change last. When it comes to making lasting changes, it's not just about how much motivation someone has, but what fuels it. For example, at PepTalk, we harness the power of self-determination theory. Self-determination theory has been built on decades of research into how to best motivate people to turn well-meaning intentions into actions. Self-determination theory focuses on the sticky type of motivation, known as intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is driven by internal rewards, such as doing an activity because of the joy and satisfaction it gives you. For example, signing up for a leadership course or workshop simply because you like learning new things, rather than feeling like you have to. Or participating in team building exercises because they're fun, rather than expecting certain outcome. Intrinsic motivation is the process of being engaged in something that's challenging, absorbing, and fun. How we cultivate intrinsic motivation at PepTalk is through enhancing an individual's basic human needs. Research shows people are more motivated or self-determined when certain needs are satisfied. In fact, studies have shown the more our needs are met, the greater the enjoyment and ultimately long-term benefits to both our health and our happiness. This basic needs framework supports us to create a program that optimizes intrinsic motivation, enhancing uptake, adherence, and maintenance of the habits that your team will form within the PATH challenges and the wider PepTalk program. Most importantly, helping your team create lasting changes to their habits in order to enable them to bring their best selves to work every day. The three basic psychological needs are autonomy. In order to feel motivated, people need a sense of choice and ownership over their own behavior and goals. They need to feel in control of the steps they can take to reach the outcomes they desire. Competence. People need to feel capable of successfully meeting the demands of a behavior they wish to carry out. They need to feel a sense of mastery and that they're learning these skills. Relatedness. People need to feel connected to and valued by significant others in their lives, their friends, their families, and their colleagues at work. When all three of these basic psychological needs are met, your team will be happier, more connected, more aligned, and ready to do their best work.